Aloha and welcome to Remote Promote. For those of you joining us for the first time, Remote Promote is a project that was created with the intention to support business owners and entrepreneurs with the online communities, and that the online communities would be surprised and delighted with the talents and treasures that they have found here. So today, it is my honor to introduce to you Karrie Klimas. Welcome, Karrie, and thank you for joining us.
Aloha. Hey, thank you for the invite.
Yes, it's been super delightful getting to know you. So, a little bit about Karrie. Karrie's passion is building relationships for long-term success. With several years in network marketing industries, corporate world, and retail sales experience, networking, marketing, and presentation skills, she is an expert in her field. Having experienced the self-discovery life mastery process since 2011, she is now inspired to train, support, and empower ambitious individuals to create extraordinary results immediately and live their ideal life with less stress, more ease, and a deeper sense of well-being. Wow, that sounds like something everybody could benefit from.
I believe so. Every human being deserves to live that ideal life. That's what we're
Yes,
on the planet for.
right. So share with us in your own words, Karrie, what is it that you do?
Well, I am a self-discovery life mastery coach, as well as a lead trainer for our communications workshop called Great People Skills. So that's the title. Now, if you wanted a little bit more description now or later, let me know.
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
please share.
okay. So, yes, I've been a client, like I said, since 2011. And our strategies are not taught anywhere else, as are taught in our body of work, just like the name of the company, Self-Discovery Life Mastery. I've been self-discovering myself since 2011, and our company's been around since 2018. And we train people in very simple, highly effective, practical exercises to learn how to quiet the mind and discipline their attention, resulting in being more effective at creating ideal results, getting better trust in people, trust in themselves, connecting with people, having less stress, less worry, learning how to let go of things, less procrastination, less fear, less excuses, whatever it is that's not serving you. Our goal is to shift our attention to be more effective, taking deliberate action steps, having more time to live your ideal life, creating better connections, not only connecting more about knowing who you are, and setting up sort of goal, opportunities to set up a goal vision statement, mission, goals, and action steps on the areas in our life that actually aren't getting to be excellent. And most people need clarity in what that first step is to take. Some areas are going really well in our lives, and there's some areas personally and professionally that aren't, but sometimes we're stuck and not knowing how to actually get there. So we say we're a how-to strategy that supports people that are ambitious to get the greater results in a shorter period of time.
Wow, wow, that's fantastic. And I hear in all of your sharing all of the challenges that you solve for people. However, I'm curious, what has you inspired to do this work?
Well, I am a product of the product, so I know how much attention I put on it. So I practice the practice. I mean, like working out and drinking water. I mean, when somebody gets involved in exercise and drinking water, the more you practice, you're not going to stop drinking water and exercising. So I felt the value and saw, how much more life was being more effective. I used to play invisible and not knowing how to speak up and stand up for myself. So I seen my whole life change and how confident I am. And when I walk into a room and my presence and being able to ask questions and trusting myself to where I didn't used to, being able to value myself, respect myself, and know myself value and worth that I trust most people we're not taught that out there in the real world. So my own personal experience and how much my life changed. And I knew by going through the whole process, if I didn't stay connected to our community and stay into the environment I am, I'd go out to the real world and I would have lost it all and gone back to my old way. And I was not willing to let that investment disappear. And I was willing to stay committed to a process, as that's the kind of person I am. I've always been committed to something and seeing something all the way through.
That reminds me of something I learned along the way that, well, first of all, I acknowledge you for giving away what you've been given, and that the best way really to learn something at the cellular level is to teach it. So, in giving it away, you're being a contribution and you're getting it probably at another level yourself, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I need to be doing it anyways. My house is paid off. I don't really need to do anything. My house is clean and organized. So is my car. So all the spare time I have, I love to connect with people, finding out who they are, where they're at, and finding out how, where this journey will take us. I mean, never know if we're not networking, we're not working. So I think it's
Oh,
very valuable to network with people. And I never know when we're going to need each other's services, but I won't know unless we connect.
that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And what successful tips do you have to offer business owners and entrepreneurs at this time? What are your top two? Give me two tips.
One would be to pay more attention. So see how much you can get your attention out and stay focused on what's most important. And secondly, would be to write down goals and action steps on a daily basis and to review how your day went and acknowledge yourself for the wins and also review how your day didn't go and being able to not to beat yourself up, but just to be aware of it and get your attention focused on creating the goals for the next day and being able to appreciate yourself for the journey you're on, and every day is getting another opportunity to have a better day than it was before.
Oh, so great. I've actually been working on that myself at night. I love the acknowledgement piece. That is one piece that I have implemented fairly recently. And then also the rewriting of the things that didn't go well and how I wanted them to go before I go to bed, just actually rewriting them in my imagination, how I wanted them to go. I got that from this book called Power of Awareness. So it sounds like very, very similar things. I love that we're up to the same thing. I didn't even know. That's great.
Yeah, I also say make sure you reward yourself if you're putting time and your attention on something and you're creating something. Remember to reward yourself and give yourself what it is you want: more self-care, more love, and you know you're working for a reason. Make sure you pay yourself first and give yourself what you want. And
There
have
you
a list
go.
of goals and ideas of things you look forward to getting because of the value you provide to others.
Yes, I love that. And lastly, Karrie, can you share with us, do you have any special offerings for our online communities at this time?
Sure. I mean, I certainly, if anything I'm sharing is sounds of interest to anybody and I'd like to connect, I'm certainly love to connect with people that have an interest in their personal development or tapping into their true potential. And I do offer a complimentary test drive, discovery session to learn more about each other and finding out if our strategies, what's best for them. And, it's a very valuable hour to be interactive and really define what it is people are looking for, how important their family, their friends, connections, their house or home, and how they feel about these different areas, as well as having a powerful experience of a powerful attention exercise called present moment awareness that teaches them really how to be in the present moment and understanding how we can just be able to operate by being more present and then focusing our attention on empowering ourselves and feeling good at the day every day. And if you're not feeling good, you might want to see how you can shift your attention to feel good about it and stay there. Whatever you got to do to keep staying there, to have, I would say, my optimistic winning attitude.
Okay, well, thank you for that offer. We'll include all the information in the chat section. So if you're interested, you can sign up for your free hour with Karrie. And thank you again, Karrie, for being with us today.
Thank you. I mean, just even having a one-on-one conversation to connect. I'm open, so love to meet people. If you've got something else out there, love to meet people all over the world. I mean, look at me, I'm talking to somebody in Hawaii. Who would have thought?
I know, it's delightful meeting you recently.
Yes,
Thank
we are.
you.
Pleasure. Look forward to it.
Thank you. And for those of you watching today that are interested in promoting your business or talent here with Remote Promote, we would love to hear from you. Or if you know somebody, we would love to hear from you as well. And until next time, aloha.
Aloha.